Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. I hope you're doing well. You're having a good week so far. If you're not, I hope this is a good reprieve from whatever is going on in your life outside of this trivia world. Come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you're going to notice we're looking for just a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name, an email address, and then lastly, you'll find a drop-down menu. In that menu, it's going to ask you whether you are or are not a part of the league, whatever your league status may be. We want you here. Play with us here tonight. Just let us know if you're in the league or not, because we keep track of your scores. If you are in the league, you can play super casually and be like, nope, not in the league. Also an acceptable response. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics of the evening will be question and answer style rounds, and our 4th and final category of the night, that's when we get to the picture round. So that means, of course, the majority of our quiz is made up of those question and answer rounds. And here's how it's going to work. I will ask you the questions right here out loud for you to hear. As I ask them, they will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, which means that as I ask the question aloud, you will be able to see it in writing as well. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then please click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer runs out. All of the questions in the first 3 rounds are going to have a countdown timer. Please make sure you always click Submit Answers before it's too late. Let's say you want to change your answer and there's some time left on that timer. Feel free, update your response. Just make sure you click Submit Answers again so that we get your most up-to-date answer. Additionally, let's say you spell something incorrectly. That is not too big of a deal. I am able to see what you put as your responses, and if I think that you deserve to get a point, I will ensure that you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. Happy Wednesday. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. This game is going to get started in a few short minutes here. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com to get signed up for tonight's game. It is a fully interactive virtual answer sheet. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. If you are in the league, we are well into season 59. This last week was week 7, so we're in week 8, it stands to reason right now. And right now you can see a full list of standings for season 59 over at nyctrivialeague.com/standings. But here are our top 10 teams, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, in that top spot, with the question marks rounding out the 10th spot here tonight. Well done to those teams. Let's see if we can shake things up a little bit here this evening. If you don't see your name, head on over to that website, see how it's going for you thus far in season 59. We're going to dive into our first category in a few short moments here. After we get through our first 3 rounds of the night, those question and answer style rounds, we will get to our 4th and final category, the picture round, which is structured differently than our first 3 rounds of the game. And I'm going to walk you through the details of round 4 when we get there. Stay tuned for more information. Before we get into round 1, I do have 2 simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here tonight. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Do not look the answers up. That's cheating. Rule 2, don't give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Please keep the conversation flowing throughout the quiz. Just don't give away the answers. It spoils things for others. Thank you very much for following those 2 rules. This is your last chance, folks, to get signed up for round number 1 before we dive into the game. So come on over. quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to get signed up. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league, and you will be joining these 45 illustrious trivia teams. From our first sign up here tonight, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to our most recent team to join the game, O Trivia Rodrigo. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. Best of luck on tonight's quiz. One more quick announcement before I ask our first question of the game. I believe my cousin Allie may be playing with us here tonight, and I just want to offer my congratulations to Allie and Mo on their engagement. Yay, Allie and Mo. I hope you're here. Let's get into our first round. Category 1 tonight. We're talking all about monkey business. Monkey business is our first topic. Here we go. Round 1. Question number 1. Named for an article of clothing that he wears, what is the name of Dora the Explorer's monkey companion? What's that companion's name? Dora the Explorer. Her monkey companion is named Boots. Boots. He wears red boots. Question number 2. What species of monkey derives its name from a religious order of friars who wear hooded robes in a color and shape resembling the monkey's fur? Named for their resemblance to these friars, they are called Capuchin monkeys. Capuchin is your correct answer for number 2. You did quite well there. Not quite as easy as the boots question, though 60% of you coming in with the correct answer here. On to question number 3. Foo Fighters could likely tell you the name of what kind of tool with an adjustable jaw, a term that can also be used to mean sabotage. We're almost at a social for this one. Foo Fighters have a song called Monkey Wrench. Monkey Wrench. Don't throw one in the works. 94% of you. Almost there. Question number 4. Dubbed the world's only instant pets, brine shrimp were sold under what brand name as part of a novelty aquarium set beginning in 1962? I remember getting some of these when I was a kid. I thought they were so cool. Those brine shrimp branded as sea monkeys. Sea monkeys, your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. What 2019 song by Australian singer Tones and I peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart? That Tones and I song is called Dance Monkey is your correct response for question number 5. How'd you do? 68% coming in with a correct response for that one. On to our 6th question of the game. Vince Vaughn stars as Andrew Yancey, a former police detective who gets wrapped up in a mysterious crime in southern Florida on what 2024 Apple TV Plus series? A tougher one. It is a brand new show. The first episode just aired last week. Maybe they dropped them all at once. I'm honestly not entirely sure. It is based on a book of the same name. Bad Monkey is your correct answer for number 6. On to our 7th question in this round. Known for having red and blue skin on their face and posterior, what old world monkey species is the largest species of monkey? The largest species of monkey is a mandrill. A mandrill, your correct answer for number 7. And did you know that the character Rafiki in the movie The Lion King is a mandrill. Mandrill, the largest species of monkey. A tougher one. Well done to that 34% of you who got it right. 3 more questions in round 1. Here's number 8. What 2001 movie stars Brendan Fraser as a cartoonist who ends up in the surreal land of downtown where he encounters a fictional primate of his own creation? A lot of wonderful guesses coming in for this one, all across the board. Monkey Business, maybe this one will be right. Look, a solid guess. This movie, directed by The Nightmare Before Christmas's Henry Selick, it's called Monkey Bone. Monkey Bone, your correct response for number 8. Another tough one. Well done to that 32%. 2 more questions in round 1. Here's number 9. What English rock band that formed in 2002 had their biggest international hits to date? Do I Want to Know? And Why Do You Only Call Me When You're High? Off of their 2013 album. Name that band. It's not the monkeys, nor is it gorillas, but if you put the Arctic monkeys, you got that point for number 9, Arctic monkeys. And on to our final question in this monkey business round. Here it is, number 10. Crystal the monkey has over 30 acting credits, including The Night at the Museum and Dr. Dolittle series, as well as playing Benny the monkey in what 2022 Steven Spielberg movie? Some excellent responses coming in. My personal favorite, Dunstan checks Indiana Jones. Could have been. Your correct answer, however, is The Fablemans, that loosely autobiographical movie by none other than Steven Spielberg. You've been Spielberged here. 43% of you got that one right, and that does bring us to the end of round Number one, let's see how it's going thus far. One category in with three to go. We've got a tie in fifth place right now with 9 points. That's between Swearwolves, Platinum Stance, the Quislamic State, the Ghost Cat, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And tied for the lead right now with perfect scores 10 for 10. We Drink, We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round two coming your way in just a moment. Did you know that we do private events? I bet you did. We'd love to work with you. We host events for individuals, like for birthday parties. We also host events for companies. We're happy to come into your office or come to any space that you're able to secure outside of your office. So we want to help make things fun for you all. We can customize the content. We've got all kinds of games that we offer. Please reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We would absolutely love to work with you. Our second category of the evening, round two, we're talking about let's take a walk. Walk, your keyword in this round. Let's do it, everybody. Round two, question number one. Billy Bones tells tales of walking the plank to protagonist Jim Hawkins at the beginning of what 1884 novel? I've got an answer for you all for number one. That novel is Treasure Island. Treasure Island, your correct response. Well played there. We've got 78% of you coming in with the correct answer. On to question number two. What first overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft was the first player in college football history to win the Heisman Trophy after beginning his career as a walk-on player? Your correct answer for number two, that first overall draft pick in the 2018 NFL Draft was Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. Another toughie. 30% of you, though. Well played there. On to our third question in round number two. Somnambulism, which can be diagnosed by a polysomnography, is better known as what condition that affects more than 3 million people in the US each year? Somnambulism, aka sleepwalking, sleepwalker, sleepwalk. Gonna get you a point there for number 3. Well played, 85% of you. Paying attention to that take a walk theme. Here's question 4. The Walkman is a brand of portable audio players made by what company beginning in 1979? The Walkman made by Sony is your answer. Ooh, again, almost a social. 94% of you got it right. If everyone puts the same thing, or everyone who submits puts the right answer, we're going to hear that sweet, sweet sound. Hope it happens. Here's number 5. True or false? Race walking was an event contested at the 2024 Summer Olympics. Race walking, speed walking. Yeah, it's an athletics event, race walking. Tune in, catch up on what happens in the last couple of weeks. See some people walking quickly. 81% of you got that one right. Question 6. What member of the Velvet Underground released the song Walk on the Wild Side as part of his second solo studio album in 1972? Walk on the Wild Side. Hey, babe. It's by Lou Reed. Lou Reed, your correct response for number 6. On to our 7th question in this Take a Walk themed round. Per a 2007 study, people in Singapore have the fastest average walking pace in the world, while the people of what capital of Denmark rank as the second fastest walkers? Singapore, number 1 on that list, followed by Copenhagen. Copenhagen, the second fastest walkers in the world. Madrid is third. If you're curious, the first city in the United States on that list is New York City, but we are the 8th fastest walkers in the world, coming in at number 8. And on to question number 8. What executive producer of the first season of The Walking Dead made a name for himself as a writer and director of several Stephen King film adaptations like The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile? The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile, both written by and directed by Frank Darabont is your correct answer there. Another toughie. 33% of you got that one right. Two more questions in this round. Let's wrap it up with number 9. When Neil Armstrong stepped off Apollo 11 and became the first man to walk on the moon, he did so in an area known as what lunar feature, despite there being no water present? There's no water there, but it is called the Sea of Tranquility. Sea of Tranquility, your correct answer for number 9. 69% of you got that one right. And our final question in round number 2, not including railroads or utility spaces, Boardwalk is one of the only 2 properties in the classic US version of the game Monopoly that does not use avenue or place in its name. What's the other one? I'm sorry to say, jail is not technically a property, nor is the Go space not a property, but Marvin Gardens is Marvin Gardens. 57% of you pulling off a correct answer for our final question in round number 2. That means we're at the halfway point of this evening's quiz. As it stands right now, we've got a tie in 7th place with 18 points each between the Quizlamic State and the Helsinki Syndrome, tied in 2nd with in 5th, I don't know, 2 teams are with 19 points, Swearwolves and the Ghost Cat. And we've got a 4-way tie for the lead, continuing to have perfect scores halfway through the game. 20 for 20 with Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our third category coming right at you. It is in the theme of Oh Canada is our topic for round number 3. Let's do it. Question number 1. What Quebec born singer is the subject of an Amazon MGM documentary released 1 month before her performance of Hymn à l'amour at the 2024 Summer Olympics, her first public performance in 4 years? Hymn à l'amour, performed by Celine Dion, is your correct response for question number 1. Once again, nearly as social. Question number 2. Winning the MVP award at the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs despite losing to the Florida Panthers in the finals, Connor McDavid is currently the captain of what NHL team based in Alberta, Canada? That team based in Alberta, Canada is the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers, 63% of you got that one right. Question number 3 in this Oh Canada round. Centering on a potential war between the US and Canada, the 1995 comedy Canadian Bacon starred what actor as Sheriff Bud Boomer? The movie was released 1 year after his death at the age of 43. That movie, Canadian Bacon, starred the late, great John Candy, is your answer for number 3. John Candy. Well done to that 74% of you who got it right. Our fourth question in round 3. Popularized by rapper Drake, Toronto is known by what numerical nickname? Most likely because 2 of its area codes share this number. Drake helped to coin the nickname for Toronto. The Six is your answer for number four. 54% of you familiar with that nickname, The Six, or just chose correctly when picking between numbers. Question five. The 1996 novel Alias Grace, about a maid and the murder of her employer in 1843 Canada, was written by what author, whose most famous work is the novel The Handmaid's Tale? Alias Grace and The Handmaid's Tale, both written by Margaret Atwood, is your correct answer for number five. On to our sixth question in this O Canada round. Canadian scientist Frederick Banting received the 1923 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for his co discovery of what biological hormone? He sold the patents for this hormone for only $1 so that all who needed medication could afford it. Winning at the age of 32, he is the youngest Nobel laureate in physiology or medicine and was given that award for discovering insulin, is your correct answer for number six. Insulin. Question number seven. A slang term most closely associated with Saskatchewan, the phrase bunny hug is used to refer to what article of clothing? Bunny hug. What is it? I'd like to start calling it this. I like it. It's real cute. A bunny hug. It's a hooded sweatshirt. A hoodie is a bunny hug. It was tough. 29% of you got that one right. Another 29% also put fanny pack. Question number eight. The site of several events during the 2010 Winter Olympics, what resort town north of Vancouver is home to the largest ski resort in North America? Largest ski resort in North America, located north of Vancouver. It's in Whistler. The resort is Whistler Blackcomb. Whistler, 51% of you got that one right. We've got two more questions in this round before we move on to our final category of the evening, the picture round. Here's question 9. What She-Hulk attorney-at-law actress won an Emmy Award for her role on Orphan Black in 2016, becoming the first Canadian to win an Emmy in a major dramatic category for a Canadian series? The first Canadian to win an Emmy for a major dramatic category for a Canadian series. This one was my hint of the night. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you certainly got it right. It's Tatiana Maslany of Orphan Black and She-Hulk Attorney at Law fame. 73% of you got that one. Well played. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I encourage you to do so. I do give away a hint every single time we bring you a new quiz. So check me out on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. Our next game is coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. That's going to be on Wednesday, the 28th of August at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you then. Don't go away yet, though. We still have one category left in the game, as well as one more question in round number 3. Here it is, question number 10. Canadian computer scientist James Gosling is the founder and lead designer of what programming language whose brand logo features a cup and saucer? That programming language that features a cup and saucer in its logo, it stands to reason, is called Java. Java is your answer for number 10. 89% of you got that one right. Let's check in with our top teams as we head into our final category of the evening. Right now, in a tie for 7th place with 27 points, the Blue Shells, Why Not Zoidberg, and the Helsinki Syndrome. In 6th place right now with 28 points, the Quizlamic State. Tied in 3rd with 29, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, as well as the Ghost Cat. And tied for the lead, we've got 2 teams with perfect scores. We Drink and We Know Things 17, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. So 30 for 30. 10 points left to go in this quiz. And our final category, as per usual, is a picture round. And tonight it is in the category of famous inventions. But your job here is to name the inventor. Name the inventor. You're going to see 10 images laid out in front of you. Inside of each image is going to be a number from 1 through 10. And underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the inventor on the corresponding numbered line. So, yes, make sure you put your answers in the correct order. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll come back together, find out how you did, and move into our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. Best of luck, everybody. 5 minutes on the clock. Name these inventors. We are about halfway through this here picture round. Reminder, we're looking for the name of the inventor. See you back here in 2 minutes and 30 seconds to find out how you all did. And don't forget to click submit. Chiming in to help a few of you out, there are a couple folks who are putting in the name of the invention. Reminder, we're looking for the name of the inventor. Name the individual. All right, see you soon. Starting that countdown timer, keep an eye out. I've got some answers for you all from the picture around here today. Looking for the name of the inventor. Image number 1, it's the telephone invented by Alexander Graham Bell. Image number 2, that's Barbie. I guess you can call Barbie an invention. She was invented by Ruth Handler. Ruth Handler is her name. Our third image here, the inventor of basketball, it is James Naismith. Naismith, your answer there. Followed by image number 4, the bifocals, which were invented by Benjamin Franklin. Image number 5, we've got Braille, which was invented by Louis Braille. Louis Braille. Image number 6, that is the telegraph. Oh, pardon me, not yet. That's a Bunsen burner. Would you believe it was invented by someone named Bunsen? In fact, his name was Robert Bunsen. Mr. Bunsen. Bobby Bunsen. Look, someone put that. I don't know if he went by Bobby, but plausibly, yes, I will give you that point. Our next image, number 7, that there is the cotton gin invented by Eli Whitney. Image number 8, that's where the telegraph comes in, invented by Samuel Morse. Morse. Our next image, number 9, credited with this invention, it's Steve Jobs. That's an iPhone. And lastly, number 10, the airplane invented by the Wright brothers, or Orville and Wilbur Wright. Let's see how you all did here. The toughest one, Ruth Handler, inventor of the Barbie doll, followed by James Naismith, also on the trickier side. Our tiebreaker question coming at you all in just a moment here. First, though, quick shout out before we get to that tiebreaker. I do want to give a warm congratulations once again to my wonderful cousin, Allie. Congratulations to Allie and Mo on your engagement. Thanks for playing tonight. I appreciate you, and I'm so happy for both of you. Let's get into that tiebreaker question here this evening. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, which means, of course, you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you are part of a tie here tonight, whoever's closer is going to break that tie. Let us check out our tiebreaker question here tonight. Give us your best guess. How many total songs has Celine Dion had on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in her career? We're talking any position, not just number ones. As you place your responses to the tiebreaker question here, if your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams here tonight and you were a part of a tie, we will calculate the results of the tiebreaker and post the results over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League, so you can find out what ended up happening here this evening based on your tiebreaker responses. Once again, that's on Instagram at NYC Trivia League. I asked you all, how many total songs has Celine Dion had on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in her career? Any position, not just number ones. Well, she has had 4 songs that have hit the number 1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and 21 total songs on the Billboard Hot 100. Couple of teams got that one exactly right. Well played there. Reminder, everybody, we will be back 1 week from today right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That is Wednesday, the 28th of August. Thank you all so much for playing here tonight. Let's head on over to the winner's circle. See how things ended up for you all this evening. Finishing up tonight's quiz in a tie. For 18th place, 32 points, we've got Late. Winning is overrated. Mucus Lucas, the question marks. Tied in 16th with 33, Fusilli, Jerry, and that adorable double date. Tied in 13th with 34, Swearwolves, the grimaceiest Nando, and Platinum Stance. Tied in 11th with 35, Gravy Craddock National Convention, and Team 570 in 10th tonight with 36 points, Team 578. Tied in 7th with 37, the Blue Shells, Why Not Zoidberg, and the Quizlamic State. Tied in 5th with 38 points, the Ghost Cat and the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 3rd with 39, We Drink and We Know Things 12, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. And tied for the lead here tonight, perfect scores, 40 for 40, well played, and congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 17, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thanks again, everybody, so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Peter and the rest of our writing team for helping to put together tonight's quiz. Thank you to Cullen for making all of this possible, and thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. It's so cool. We appreciate you. See you next Wednesday. Until then, be well, everyone. And congratulations, Allie and Mo. Good